Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and viewers across the World Wide Web. This is Tune 215, and right now we are in Atlanta, Georgia. We're going to be doing a driving tour of the Adair Park neighborhood. We're not there yet. We're 6 minutes away. We are currently passing Cooper Street. We are traveling on Ralph David Abernathy Boulevard. We're in a residential neighborhood. I believe we are currently in Mechanicsville. We have some Ohio tags in front of us. The weather is 56 degrees. The roads have been pretty rough over here in Atlanta as far as the paving goes. There's been a lot of rough roads, a lot of bumps, a lot of cracks, things like that. Not all the blocks, but I would say it's a good 50-50. We're passing Garibaldi Street. Could be Garibaldi. We just passed Smith Street. We're passing McDaniel Street. Freight train above us. We're 3 minutes away from our destination. We got a red light over here at Humphreys Street, Ralph David Abernathy and Humphreys. BSC Auto Parts Warehouse on my right. We got a bunch of graffiti on my left, and we have a pretty cool mural. Check it out. On my left hand side, I see some bodies running. Colorful, very colorful. Here's some more of those rough roads. Ouch. I guess if you're in an SUV or you're in a pickup truck, then you're cool. I used to have an SUV. I'm not a big fan of SUVs. The only reason why I liked mine is because it was 5-speed and it was a Honda, but I got rid of it. The only other SUV I think I might get would probably be like, I don't know. I don't even think I would want to get another SUV. Like Jeeps, I like a Wrangler. I like Wranglers. I like, I mean, if you gave me like a Lamborghini SUV, then I'll probably take it. But I don't think I'll be out searching for a Lamborghini SUV. If I'm going to buy any Lamborghini, it's going to be a 5-speed, 2-seater coupe. Maybe a convertible, so I can let my long, luxurious hair flow through the wind. We're at Metropolitan Parkway. We're gonna be making this left-hand turn, so I might as well put on my signal. We got an advertisement and or some signage leading to Rodney Scott's Whole Hog Barbecue. See a Precision Tune Auto Care advertisement. Brakes, we do that. See a McDonald's advertisement, 2 for $4 mix and match, and $1.59 any size coffee. That's like I was in Jacksonville. I was in Jacksonville, Florida, and I went into one of the Quickie Marts to, I believe, get some gas, and then I ended up seeing they had Slurpees, and I haven't had a Slurpee in a long time. Like at that time, it was like 15 years. I just had one for the first time last month, but before that, it was like 15, maybe longer years ago that I had a Slurpee. So they had Slurpees, and it was like 99 cents any size, small, medium, or large. And I'm in my head like, how do you guys make money? And they're like, that's a no-brainer. Like, I'm gonna get the large, dude. We're passing Shelton Ave. So I got, I believe, a medium and a large. They were 99 cents each, so that was a pretty good deal. But yeah, that's crazy, right? Any size coffee for $1.59. Passing Gillette, we're on Metropolitan Parkway. We just passed Gillette. I believe we are currently in the Adair Park neighborhood. So we're gonna start exploring the area. We got Connections Metropolitan Church on my right. This is a one-way, so we can't even go right. I swear I was gonna be able to go right, but they was probably looking at me like I was crazy. We're gonna make this right-hand turn on Pierce Street. Alright, so we were just on the borderline of the Adair Park neighborhood, spelled A-D-A-I-R Park. Adair Park. We got a home for sale on my right hand side coming soon. That road we were just on, which I guess would be Route 3 Metropolitan Parkway, that's the borderline, so we can't pass that. We got an abandoned house right here on my left hand side. A lot of nice homes though. Historic Adair Park. Somebody got a sign in front of the house that reads Historic Adair Park. Oak Hill and Pierce. On top of the street signs, it says Adair Park. Look at address 666. That's crazy. 666 Pierce Street in Atlanta, Georgia. Look like you're doing some work on the house on my left. Yeah, the motorcycle on my left and a boat. Is that a boat? That's a jet ski. Big old jet ski. Might as well just be a boat. Alright, we're passing Tift Ave. Make this left-hand turn on Mainland Ave because on the next block they're doing some street work. We're at Pierce and Mainland. We got a cyclist. He's riding his bike towards us, as well as a cheese bus coming towards us. We're approaching Elbert Street, Mainland Ave and Elbert. Cheese bus just let out one of the students. It's a stop sign that reads stop. We're gonna make a right-hand turn so we can continue going right. U.S. Infrastructure Company on my left-hand side. That was that white pickup truck. They got driveways, lawns. Oh, that's a nice green pickup truck on my right. Wow, it's a nice classic Ford. It looks beautiful. Beautiful paint job. Porches. They got a porch. Street side mailboxes. I like this green on my left. That greenhouse. I like green. That bus is letting out more students. I guess they got students that live in this neighborhood that take the bus. Look at this key on my left with the roof ladders. They must use that for work. Hey, it must be a good gas saver, I'll tell you that much. He must get to work and save money while he's at it. He don't have to spend money, he has to make money. You know what I mean? Cutting Edge Firewood. There's an advertisement on my left. We're at Elbert Street and Aline Ave. There's an abandoned house right there across the street on my right hand side, that white building. See that white building behind that SUV? That Chevy? It's abandoned. Alright, so let's make this right hand turn to where the abandoned house was at. Right now we are on Islands Ave. That gentleman on my right, riding, I believe, to his property. A bicycle. Passing Pierce. We're on Aline and Pierce. We can't go right because that's the block that they were doing work on. Christ Full of Grace and Truth Fellowship Church. We're gonna make this right-hand turn on Aline and Bonnie Bray. We're on Bonnie Bray right now. Speed limit is 25 miles an hour. We're only doing like 9 miles an hour. I variate the speed. Only go fast when I have to. Antonio Brown. This dude is probably a realty agent. I seen his advertisement on the highway. This must be one of the houses that he's responsible for. On the highway, probably like 2-3 hours ago. Probably a little longer, like 4 hours ago, I saw his advertisement. And I remember it because his face. They're renovating houses. This must be one of the neighborhoods that are sought after. For sale on my left-hand side. The address is 733, and it says Historic Adair Park on it. So I guess that is the name of the game. Allow a neighborhood to be run down. Allow it to become impoverished. Allow abandoned houses to become available. Lowering the cost of the real estate. Then have investors come in, aka millionaires, people who want to invest their money in low-income communities. They'll buy the properties. Where we have Bonnie Bray Park on my left-hand side. Let's make this left-hand turn on Tift. Bonnie Bray and Tift. They'll buy the properties for dirt cheap, might I add. They'll fix up those houses, beautify them. They will therefore sell them for double, triple, quadruple the cost so they can make a profit and some. We got Adair Park 2 on my left-hand side. Let's make this right so we can come back down. They got a nice mural over there that says Adair Park. Pretty big. Let's make this right-hand turn on Lillian Ave. We're at Lillian and we just left Tift. I'm gonna pull over because I got this SUV kind of like tailing me. So they'll end up buying the house that was run down for little to no money to an investor's eyes. We're at Oak Hill and Lillian. After they renovate it, repair it, and flip it and make their money, they'll make this left on Oak Hill. They'll sell it, they'll make the extreme profit, and they'll rinse and repeat that cycle until the neighborhood has no more abandoned houses. Then they'll start offering these homeowners that's been here for years, decades, you know, at a time, and they'll offer them money for their property. The ones who are ready to go will sell, and the ripple effect will continue. They'll continue to sell, they'll continue to sell until they displace the original residents through taxation, because gentrification will lead to increased property tax, because they'll fix the streets, they'll fix the sidewalks, they'll beautify the parks, add street lights, add all the fancy amenities that a modern neighborhood should have. And then fast forward 20, 30, 40 years later, the neighborhood original residents have been displaced. We're at Oak Hill and Gillette Street. Let's make this left-hand turn on Gillette. And that's it. The heart and soul of the community. Oh, that's a gorgeous dog. Wow. It's like a blue-nosed dog. The only thing I don't like is they clip the ears. But it had like white spots around its eyes, which was cool. Historic Adair Park. I see that same sign posted everywhere. Tift and Gillette. Drug-free zone. I'm trying to see that mural, but I don't think that's gonna be possible because it's like over here on the left-hand side. Let's see if I can get y'all close to it, because it's huge. It says Adair Park pretty big. Going over the speed table right here. It says the jewel of ATL. Oh snap, Adair Park. You see right there on my left? The jewel. So they call this neighborhood the jewel of Atlanta. Let's make this right hand turn on Lowndes Ave. So that's it, guys. That's the name of the game. It's sad to some, it's life to others. Some call it business, some call it scrutinous, devious, some call it just plain old messed up. But it's business 101, you know? Some people would say, well, you don't take care of your community, somebody else will. Well, that's how I see it. I go to a lot of these quote-unquote impoverished neighborhoods. Call me Atlanta. Look, right here, boom. Alexander Shunra, trial attorneys. Call me Atlanta. He got a diabolical smile on his face. Trial attorneys. I thought he was an investor, so I am wrong. But you got free advertisement here, sir. Mr. Alexander Shunra. But in Philly, like we got an investor called V Properties. He's buying up everything within the Kensington area, or not everything per se, but he's buying up a good amount of Kensington real estate. They actually got an interesting view of the skyline. Right here on my right hand side, you can see like the tippy top of the Atlanta skyline on my right. So I guess this is an area that's 10 minutes away from where? Downtown Atlanta. And that's how it is in Philly. Kensington, Northern Liberties, Poplar, all the areas that are close to downtown Philly or Center City Philly, investors come in, buy out, flip, and do what I just said. And it looks like they're doing that in every big city. Because we went to Charlotte, Savannah, we went to a couple other places, and they're doing that, guys. We're at Murphy and Shelton. Even in Delaware, right? Even in Delaware, they're doing the same thing in Delaware. Hold on, is this a one-way? Yeah, I think this is a one-way. I don't think it's wide. Oh no, it's a two-way. All right, it's a two-way because I see a car coming this way. All right, cool. Let's go left. So it seems like they're doing that in every big city, and the investors want to buy the rundown neighborhoods that are close to the heart of the city because that's a selling point. Wow, dude. Because that's a selling point. You know what I mean? Like if we got some Jaguars over here on my left, somebody must really like Jaguars because he got 3 of them, 4 of them. He got 4 Jaguars. Because that's a selling point, especially to like new homeowners who want to live near the amenities. We have a stop sign here. I swear that stop sign, those weeds need to be trimmed down. Because from where I was at, I couldn't see the stop sign because the weeds were so high. I saw it last minute. Oh, do we got a train rail on my right hand side? That's interesting. We got a train system. Dorothy Bolden, Vine City legend. Wow, that's cool. That's a tribute to, that says Dorothy, right? Or is it Dorothy? Genesis Early Learning and Child Development Center. That's actually nice. Let's stop here and just take a look at the mirror. Oh, he's painting it. Wow, that's decent. He's using spray paint. He's a boss. He's doing that with spray paint. He's killing it. He got a bunch of cans. That's decent. My guy's doing it with spray paint, y'all. Let's admire this older gentleman right here that's doing the damn thing with spray paint. He's over there working on the features of her face, or somebody's face over there on my right hand side. And she got the galaxy in her chest. I guess she was like the soul of the community. Wow, I commend that man right there. I think before I leave, I'm a beep and tell him great job, man. I don't know if he can hear me because it sounds like he has radio on. This might be his Chevy truck right here in front of us. Wow, that is decent. So he probably got permission to do it. You got the American flag, you got the train, you got the bus behind her. That's not even the train, that's actually two buses. Then you got like 5 women behind her. And she was known as, I guess, the Vine City legend. And it looks like there's a presidential figure over there on my right hand side. I don't know, who is that? Is that Nixon? Is that JFK? I don't know who that is. I'm sorry, I'm so off on my political knowledge. There's a couple women over there, but that is decent. But I don't want to bother me either. I don't want to sound cheesy beeping at him and saying, great job, man. But that's awesome. I want to commend him but he's staring at his phone and he got music on. He got like a Bluetooth pill. Alright, so I think he slowed down. Great job, man. That's dope. He said, thank you. That sounds cool, you know, because he's an artist, man. A lot of the time artists don't take credit for their artwork. And all he would have did there was like put a little signature at the bottom, and that would have been it, and you would have never saw his face. We're at Pierce Street and Aline Ave. And sometimes you would never get a chance to thank the artist, you know? So I just wanted to commend him for his work. We're at Albert Street and Aline. It's not easy to do that. And then I don't know if he's getting paid to do it, but a lot of the time those artists don't get paid to do it. They're just happy to build a portfolio. They'll take pictures of their artwork and they'll put it in like a trapper keeper. And you know what I mean? So that's good. He actually looked relatively young. He looked like he could be in his late 30s, maybe early 40s. But yeah, that was decent. That was something cool to catch because I didn't expect to catch him doing that. So we just got him in history. We locked him in history forever in the Adair community, painting that mural. That was awesome. Mainland and Albert. That's where we're at. Mainland and Albert. Mainland Ave and Albert. Bless that gentleman right there. May he continue to paint. I'm gonna allow this Accord behind me to pass because this Accord been behind me since the gentleman was painting. I don't know if they just happen to be coming the same exact way that we're coming, but it becomes a little nuisance to have them follow you each and every single turn. And this way we can let them turn where they were gonna turn, and then we just turn the opposite way. So it's not like they follow. See, if I would have kept going straight, then I would have thought that they was following me. So I'm going to, they got a cool Halloween display over here. Still, I mean, we passed Halloween, but see, I kind of want to go right, but I kind of want to go left because of this display. Let's go left. I'm gonna make a wacky, weird left just to show y'all this Halloween display right here. Okay, you see it? That's a pretty cool Halloween display. They got dragons and all that. That's nice. This neighborhood looks relatively nice. I mean, they had a couple of rundown houses, but it looks like a lot of people care about their homes. It looks charming. It's close to the downtown area. I don't live in Atlanta, but I can only imagine, you know, more props if you live near downtown. You know what I mean? If you want to go to those nightclubs or bars or eateries, or you want to go to the baseball games or them stadiums, you're nearby the stadiums. I'm only speaking this stuff based off of my history with Philly, and I know that's what's happening in Philly. You know, you gotta pay to play. So if you want to be near all of those really nice areas, you gotta pay to be near those nice areas. Sadly enough to say. Alright, so let's make this right hand turn. We're back on the borderline. We got some nice houses on my right hand side. I like that second floor balcony. I like that. We got this guy over here jamming. He's over there with a black and mild, and he was leaf blowing. Headphones on, black and mild in his mouth, and blowing some leaves with his leaf blower. Gentleman right here in the Mercedes on my left was like texting. He's in the E350 Mercedes. He was staring down at his phone. All right, we're on Catherine Street. This is a nice little neighborhood. It's a nice little neighborhood. I get a better vibe from this one than I do from the last one that I did. I did Mechanicsville last. Mechanicsville, I was getting like a weird vibe from Mechanicsville. But Adair Park, it looks cool. Adamsville gave me a super weird vibe. I didn't really like Adamsville. We have Mayland and Catherine. Look at that house across the street on my right. Is that an apartment or a house? Cause it got the second floor porch. I like that feature, the second floor porch. All right, we got Adair Park on my left. So we went straight. Let's make this left. Go ahead. You're more than welcome to go, Wisconsin. Go ahead. Wisconsin. I'm trying to figure. Oh, the Adair Park too, the one with the mirror. This is another Adair Park. So we could keep going straight. Yeah, let's keep on going straight. Cause I felt like this was deja vu. I had to like double check and make sure that we didn't just pass this park. But this is Adair Park 1. So they got 2 Adair Parks in the neighborhood. So that's nice to know if you move to the Adair Park community and you have kids, you know, and you got 2 parks within, you know, walking distance. Let's make this left on Catherine. We're on Lexington Ave. Let's make this left on Catherine. Oh, was we just on Catherine and now we're on Lexington? No, we was on Catherine. Now we're on Lexington. Those street signs were spun. They got a little playground over here. I'm gonna just spin the vehicle so you guys can see this little display. Let me reverse it a little bit more. Cause they got some like, I don't know, digital looking display over here in green. You see that green thing? I don't know if y'all can make it out, but it looks almost like, what's that game that people play? Minecraft? It looks like Minecraft little blocks and all of that. And then they got like a nice little jungle gym over there for the kids. There's a house for sale right here, right? Yeah, realty for sale. Yeah. The address is, can I get an address here? Can I get an address? Call us, info. Is it 8262? Is that the address? This is Lexington Ave. Lexington Ave. What is the address? Oh, there's a mailbox. Durr. I can go back and look at the mailbox. In case somebody want to buy this house right across the street from the park, you know what I mean? Oh, great. 776. This is 776. All right, so you guys can look up the property cost for 776 Lexington Avenue, Atlanta, Georgia. If you want to know what this house costs, I'm gonna point at it again in case you didn't get a good look. That one right there, that light blue one with dark blue base, with the nice big grassy lawn. In case, you know, you might be trying to relocate somewhere in America. That's for sale, and I just pointed at the realty information, so you can always look at it in case you're interested. Oh, you got a park across the street, kind of like a extended lawn. If you got a dog, then I'm sure your dog will thank you for that, because you can just go across the street and just walk. Atlanta, this area is more dense than a lot of the other areas of Georgia. Like we was in Valdosta, we was in Macon, and we was in Elberton, we was in Athens, and none of those areas were as dense as this. And I can appreciate the density of Atlanta. Oh yeah, cat, go ahead, you fat cat. I'm rounding of applause for this fat cat over here. Oh, I got some food for you. I got some food for you. I was smart. And this tour, I came with some food. I got some food. I'm gonna give you some food. Let me see if I can give this cat some food without it running at me and being fearful of me. Cause I packed some food. I told myself that I'm gonna pack food for an animal. There's a cat over there. Let me see if I can give this cat some food. There you go. I feel accomplished. There you go. Job well done. The cat's eating, guys. The cat is eating. I'm gonna roll down the window because I want to get some footage of this cat eating. Yeah, buddy. I just fed you. Yeah. He's staring at the camera. I hope you enjoy those little snacks. I mean, it's dog food, but it's the thought that counts. Yeah. Let me see if I can point the camera to it so that y'all could get a little peek of the cat eating. See right there on the left-hand side, you see the cat eating? Ah, the cat got scared. Cat said, why you pointing the car at me? That's what's up, though. The cat got a good amount of food. I'm glad that food went in handy, because I'll be feeling better every time I go through these neighborhoods. Speaking of Valdosta and Macon, those areas had stray dogs everywhere. Yeah, it was very heartbreaking to see stray dogs. There's an abandoned house on my left. There's 2 abandoned houses on my left. I just passed them. Sorry, I was talking. I wasn't paying attention. But there was stray dogs everywhere. Everywhere. So I felt bad. And I said, man, you know what? And I always see animals. And for the last couple months in Jenny, even in Philly, I used to see animals. And I wish I had food with me. But not dogs. But I used to see like cats. And squirrels and chipmunks and all that. Probably not chipmunks. I'm probably lying about that. But squirrels. And I always wish that I had food with me. And I never brought food. I always forget to bring food. I always forget. I always said, come on, bring food, bring food. So when I saw all the stray dogs in Valdosta, Georgia and Macon, Georgia, I went straight to the RV and I packed. That was the first thing I did. I grabbed a bag of food and I stuffed it in my book bag. And then I got one in the RV. And I said, I'm either going to be in a smart car or I'm going to be in the RV. But when I am, I'm going to see an animal and this food is going to come to handy. And even though that cat was fat, that was a chubby cat. That was one of the chubbiest cats I've seen in a long time, especially just hanging outside. That was a chubby, straight cat. But guess what? It was worth it because he got to eat. Let's make this right on University Ave. We passing a Chevron gas station on my left. Ooh, look at it, making a whole new block right here. Look at block companies. They're making a whole new block of houses, guys. Look at on my right-hand side. It's literally a whole block of houses. Amazing, right? Yeah, that cat probably needed to go on a diet, but it's cool. We ain't gonna judge him. Yeah, look at all these houses over here. This is on University Ave. It looks like a bunch of apartments too. It looks like an apartment complex. Yeah, it is. It's an apartment complex. Now leasing. Columbia at Capitol View. I'm gonna make this U-turn here. We got all these e-scooters over here too. You guys are about to see it too. Remember I was telling you, I don't know, I'll tell you on one of these tours. It says no sidewalking. What? You can't, no sidewalk riding? You can't ride that on the sidewalk? Come on, y'all be kidding me. Like, you ain't putting me in the street on that thing. I'm sorry, that thing ain't got bumpers. I'm riding that on the sidewalk, buddy. But, yeah, like, when I told y'all that they place those things at some of the most random spots, they put them down here in the corner. Like, why? I mean, I guess for this little apartment community over here, but still, put them on the corner of the block at the intersection. Don't put them at the very end, like where it's like all suspect. I'm gonna allow these cars to go by. These cars probably live in this community. Yeah, the one who turned right into that community. I think the work guys were entertained by the vehicle that we're in. You'd be surprised how many people are entertained by this vehicle. I guess it's so tiny. Alright, we're at the borderline here. This is Metropolitan Parkway. If we go forward, we're outside of the Adair Park neighborhood. If we go right by one block, we're outside of the Adair Park neighborhood. If we go behind us, past that dead end, we're outside of the Adair Park neighborhood. The Adair Park neighborhood is shaped like a weird, super, like, alright, it's shaped like a Hershey Kiss. But like a chunky Hershey Kiss with a chunky bottom and a really skinny top. So we're at like one of the ends of the Hershey Kiss. So we can't really like go behind us and go right and go left. So let's just go a little further. I think we covered most of the Adair Park neighborhood with the exception of a few of a few blocks. We probably missed a few blocks, but I am going to try to take you guys to like the beginning. I guess to the tip of the beginning. We got graffiti on my right hand side of the main lane. You see it on my right? Fletcher. Passing Brookline. Gilbert Street. We got True Light Pentecost Church on my left, passing Mary Street. We passed the Salvation Army. We got some graffiti on my left. They used the fire extinguisher for that. We're at Lillian Ave. We are at the intersection of Lillian and Metropolitan Parkway. We got Family Grocery Store LLC on my left hand side. They're gonna make this left here. Oh, he can't, so anyway. That's the one that I tried to make a left at earlier. And the cops just drove by us. Let's make this left here. I better be able to make a left here. Come on, you gotta be kidding me. I can make a left. No, I can't. This is somebody's driveway. I saw that red charge. I swear I was about to go make a left. All right, I'm gonna make a left here, y'all. This is Gillette, like, you know, the shaver. Gillette. Where's Colgate? Where's Crest? Where's Ames? Where's Tom's? I'm naming toothpaste. You get it. You remember? What kind of toothpaste do you use? I use Tom's. What do you use? I used to use Crest. I'm pulling over because there's a car behind me. I used to use Colgate. Come on, dude. What are you doing? You're just slowing down with us. What are you going to pull up on us? Are you entertained by the vehicle? He got Ohio tags. So I used to use Crest and Colgate and all that stuff. I've even used that black toothpaste, the one that leaves your teeth that like you spit. It's like a charcoal toothpaste. They sell that like, you know, most like pharmacies and stuff. They got like little grainy like stuff in it. It's supposed to be good, but it leaves the sink all black. Like when you spit out, you basically brush your teeth, you smile, your teeth, your gums, everything black. It's cool. One of my buddies gave it to me for free. So if it's free, it's for me. But I ain't ever end up buying it again. But most recently, last several years, I use Tom's. Yo, Tom's, you better send me a check, yo. I didn't even realize that I was endorsing y'all. Yo, y'all should sponsor me. Send me a lifetime supply of free toothpaste, yo. All right, let's make this right on Shelton. Look like we got a little factory right here. Yo, the last 2-3 weeks, man, I've been driving around and all I've been seeing is these vote for me signs. Kind of becoming annoying. Can't wait till this whole election stuff is all like completely done with. It's in November, right? So after November and December, January, we shouldn't see no more of this stuff around. Unless they leave it there and they never pick it out. Like I said in the last tour, I said I think they should be held responsible for cleaning up after that. Like, all right, it's one thing that you want to put your stuff down and you want to battle each other for the position. It's another thing, all right, you won or you didn't win. Now you got to go back and send your staff out there to go and remove that, because what they end up doing is becoming eyesores or just trash, debris on the road, you know, because they get knocked down, end up on the road. We're at Metropolitan Parkway. We got Country Home Bakers on my left hand side. It looks like some type of manufacturing business for something food related. Country Home Bakers. I'm just assuming bakers. It kind of looks like a grate, like a oat or like a grain. I try to say like grain and oat together. I said great. I said groat. Great. But we got Associated Imports Corporation on my right. Associated Stone and Tile Business. Yo, check up that pole. Look up top that pole. There's a police camera right there at the intersection of that pole. It's a white camera with a blue light. Those are usually provided by the police department. Very interesting. What's interesting about this intersection, huh? I wonder why did they put that here? Does this intersection have a history of, like, you know, trouble? All right, there's one little cluster of streets that I don't think I went through here. I don't know if I could go through. Is this private? Let me see right here on my left. this might be a private business. Let me see. Oh, this is all private. This is a metal company. It's a business. Oh yeah, you can't go through here. All right, then. So we did a good portion of the Adair Park neighborhood. We probably didn't cover it in its 100% entirety. Somebody's probably gonna watch this and say, "Tune, you didn't go by this block or that block." I try to do my best just to plant the seed. That's what I do with these tours. I just try to, you know, take a little look at it, take a little sneak peek, and just look at it. This person just cut in front of us to slow down. The strangest thing I've seen in a long time. I don't understand why they just went right in front of us to slow down. But yeah, so that's just, you know, a little exploration of it. You know, I'm sure you can probably research more and learn more about the community if you're interested in moving there. But we're out here in Atlanta, Georgia, y'all. This is it. This is the end of the tour. Share your thoughts, comments, any knowledge, any information. You can feel free to enlighten us and share your knowledge with us, the viewers of the World Wide Web, because I too do not know it all. I'm not Siri, I'm not Google, but I'm just a regular human being just taking a tour out and about. This is another video to our 48 state cross-country tour. We're touring the nation. Before we close out, check out that mural on my left-hand side. It says Adair Park, Castleberry Hill, Mechanicsville, Pittsburgh to the west end and all that stuff. Atlanta University Center and more. It says when they were established. Adair Park was established in 1892. We're at Whitehall Street, and this is your homeboy Tune, Mr. Tune Dollars, Tune Ski, Tunism, Bad Tune, Tune One, Tuner, Super Tune, Tuning Califragilistic, Expialidocious. Y'all know Tune be chilling, and right now, Tune in Adair Park, and I'm tuning out.